Cheers.
I hated everything about that.
Relax. Jesus.
Hi.
Abu to you.
Welcome. Oh,
nice.
Oh, yeah.
To episode 1 of what we think is going to be called Playdates.
Yeah, at the moment, provisional.
It's funny. Play, because we play games. Dates, because we're dating.
Are you sure we're not siblings who kiss?
I'm sorry?
It's a common theme on TikTok that, they siblings are dating.
Anyway, after months of saying that you should need a license to get a microphone, here we are without a license and with microphones. Albeit,
we bought these for TikTok.
we did buy these for TikTok. If this goes well, we'll get bigger microphones and do it properly. We're going to just chat. We're going to play some games. We're going to do some quizzes. We're going to talk about some fun facts. We're going to answer some of your questions, which you've submitted throughout other channels.
We're going to answer some relationship advice. Ooh.
How do you answer advice?
Well, people post them on Reddit forums.
You mean you're giving advice?
I'm gonna give advice.
Yeah.
Someone's asking a question, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey ho ho, this is my question."
You can't call people ho.
Why not? Ho ho ho.
Abu.
Hi ho.
Right, what's the first topic of discussion today, Yvonne?
Right, let me get it up.
For future episodes, we'll be thinking of, give us ideas for games to play. Obviously, we've got our core games that we play all the time, our word hunts, our crack the codes, but we're thinking bigger. We're thinking, who wants to be a millionaire, you know?
I'll be doing that in a minute. So, the first relationship advice that somebody is requesting.
Did you just hide a hiccup there?
No,
I think you did.
I didn't. I, 33 female, plan on ghosting my boyfriend, 35 male, who doesn't know he's my ex yet.
What do you mean she doesn't know? Wait, he doesn't know she's... Wait a minute. He doesn't know he's her ex yet.
Completely, without a final breakup talk. Is there a better approach?
Well, is he her ex if she's not broken up with him?
I feel like they're already... The question says, is there a better approach? Yes.
Well, yeah. Break up with him.
Done.
Just talk to him.
Right, so let's get into the dilemma, shall we?
There's more?
Making as succinct as possible.
Succinct.
That one.
No, that's what you said.
My boyfriend...
No, let's rewind. Try that again.
How'd you say it?
You did the English degree, you tell me.
Hello, I did it on English literature.
Hello.
And
Oliver Twist.
I am dyslexic, so...
Undiagnosed.
Basically am.
She probably is dyslexic. God knows how that went unnoticed at her university, by the way.
No, but they would literally say to me in my assignments, you know, when they can add on Turn It In, when they can add comments, I always got flamed with these comments. So your thought process, right? The information's there, but it's all jumbled.
She once spelt pizza without the Z's. Just deep that for a second. She knows pizza's got at least one Z in it. She didn't put any. Pia. Oh.
Hello, we're going off topic.
Oliver Twist. I'm going to call you Twist.
Go away.
Hello.
Go away. Right. My boyfriend had been living with me for almost a year.
Okay.
We decided it was best we split by the end of the lease and he move out.
Okay.
He has found accommodation elsewhere and taken 98% of his belongings already.
Okay.
We both travel extensively for our jobs.
Okay.
Before his 3-week work trip, one he currently is on while I write this, we agreed we would have the last final talk, in quotation marks, when we both were home from our trips before going separate ways officially. So they planned to break up at the end of the lease, from the sounds of it. Before his flight, he lent me his phone when mine died to make a call. A text, TXT as she wrote, from a woman popped up. I did not read it or its contents, but it made me uneasy and uncomfortable. Gut instinct.
What's the dilemma?
Well,
What do you mean, what's the dilemma?
naturally. Dramatic pause.
This is too long.
What?
This is too long.
While he's on said work trip where he won't have access to his phone much, I looked up this woman and lo and behold, they are staying in a shared work Airbnb and posting the same location's restaurants on social media. Every post looks ... cozy.
Ooh.
Personal.
Ooh.
Is he even on a work trip? Capitals LOL. Very hurt. Instead of exploding or jumping to conclusions, I called one time and messaged, hey, things feel uncomfortable at our status right now for me. Can we talk even if briefly to tie loose ends here? No reply. Or call back until 4 days later. I haven't opened, read anything he has said, or called back. I plan on ghosting him fully. Why? I don't believe someone who cares about you would make you feel that way or put you in a position of anxiety.
Wait, is this the
and
same woman that
uncertainty.
said the first thing?
Yep.
This is the one who said, I'm broken up with him. He
Yep.
doesn't know he's my ex.
Yep. Ghosting me for 4 days. I'm planning on ghosting him.
Wait.
No,
Rewind.
wait. Look at this sassy bit she's just put.
Rewind.
Let me read out this sassy little bit because I like this. Ghosting me for 4 days? Question mark. I plan on ghosting him for life.
Right, hear me out. She said that they'd agreed to part ways at the end of the lease.
Indeed.
Were they at the end of the lease?
Yeah. He was on a work trip just before the end of the lease.
Well, if they'd agreed to part ways at the end of the lease, so they'd broken up then, right? And you're just like, well, we're going to live together until the lease ends, and then we're yeeting off, you know? So they were broken up then. Am I wrong?
She put, wondering your thoughts on this approach. I'm not thinking clearly right now. And tell me why. Someone put, you guys were already splitting up, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, ghost him forever. Not a big deal.
I mean, I kind of agree. Like, had he moved on quickly? Sure. A little too quickly? Perhaps. Would that be hurtful? Yeah. Is it inconsiderate? Absolutely. But is it wrong? I'm not sure, because they weren't together. They'd agreed to part ways. The end of the lease was coming up. At that point, she said 98% of his belongings were gone. What's the 2%? Toothbrush? Probably not. Toilet? Roll? I don't know.
No, it'd be like toothbrush and stuff like...
No,
yeah.
you're going to take that first, aren't you? You're going to take your toothbrush first. You're not gonna. That's not going to be the last thing you take, is
If
it?
he's still living there,
He's not still living there. Where's the 98% of his stuff gone if he's not living there?
to his new flat.
My point exactly. Do you like our microphones, by the way? I know we've spoke about them briefly, but I couldn't think of anything to hold on that. I can still see chicken enchilada on yours. We had chicken enchiladas for dinner. Yvonne is like the opposite of chicken anxiety. She is too lax when it comes to cooking raw chicken.
It's just chicken.
But it's not just chicken. You can't handle chicken the same way you would handle, let's say, beef.
Just chicken.
It's not. She'll slap it about and chicken juices will get everywhere. And I'm like...
Do you want to cook dinner?
I mean, if it means I won't get salmonella, yeah, sure.
Have you had salmonella in the 5 months we've lived here?
I did have bellyache one time. I did. Do you remember? We both had bellyache.
Yeah, after a bolognese. Which is beef mince.
Probably cross-contamination.
From what?
Chicken.
Right, I'm looking on relationship advice.
Arrow.
Hey, what?
If you want to tell another story, can you do a shorter one? That was way too long.
This one's short.
Is it?
Yeah. I, 31 female, choose me now. How long do I wait for my partner, 32 male, to get on board?
What?
What do thou mean?
What does that mean?
What does thou mean? My partner, 32 male, and I, 31 female, have been together for 3.5 years.
Ooh, nice.
He moved in with me 2 years ago and does help pay bills, but not rent.
He doesn't pay rent.
Doesn't pay rent, but pays bills.
Wait. He doesn't pay rent. Yeah, but bills are like 10%.
But I own the property with my mum. It needs to work, but since he moved in, renovating is on the back burner. Oh, it needs work. So the property needs work. But since he moved... Oh.
What?
So since he moved in, the renovation works have been put on the back burner. We work together at a restaurant and I don't have a licence, debt to insurance company, but he drives us to work. So she doesn't have a driver's licence. I'm tired of giving in to peer pressure and staying out drinking and not putting our chores and basic functional human things done.
You know what they say? No one falls in love faster than a man needing a place to stay. Period.
He doesn't contribute to the household no matter how much I ask. Like maybe once every 3 to 5 months he does what I ask him to do. I cover for him financially a lot. Sounds like you're his mum.
I feel like this is too long.
That's not how these go. You
Oh,
need
I want
context.
a shorter one.
You need context.
Yeah, but how are we going? If we want to, let's say we want to stick this on everyone for TikTok. How can we stick that on for TikTok? We can't. We can't do that. That's like a 2-minute speech. Do you have any short? Look at that. It's an essay. Look at the state of that. That is the way you look at that and looked me in the eyes and told me that was a short one.
Babe, I promise you, people on TikTok love listening to these.
Yeah, but I don't. I want.
but remember.
Let's spice it up.
You know what? You'd make an awful Dr. Phil.
What's Dr. Phil's accent?
Not even listening to someone, just saying, I'm bored, slams hand down.
Yeah, that's like, what show's that? Graham Norton.
Who?
Graham Norton, when what do you mean who? Graham Norton. Don't piss me off. You don't know who Graham Norton is?
Is it like an actor or something?
The Graham Norton Show.
Is that like a celebrity, is that like Jimmy Fallon?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Not really, but yeah.
No?
Like a talk show host.
So like Jimmy Fallon?
Kind of, yeah, but no.
Like Fallon Tonight?
Sure. Anyway, he gets members of the public in to tell stories, sits them on a big red chair, and as soon as he's done with them or bored, he just presses a button and the chair tips back and they yeet.
Sounds awful.
It's great. It's great.
He yeets them when he's bored.
Not always bored. Bored's just an example, but sometimes when they say they do something he doesn't agree with, so they might be like, Graham, you see, I'm in a bit of a predicament, and he'll be like, go on, tell me, and she'll be like, well, you know, she'll tell a story like that maybe, and halfway through he'll be like, oh, you're the asshole, bam, and then gone, and they just don't even get a second chance.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, how about this? Would you rather?
Sure.
Would you rather untangle a bowl of noodles every day?
Okay.
Think like
Yeah.
super noodle type stuff. Or have your only iron intake be sucking metal cubes?
Ew. What a weird would you rather.
So no meat.
That goes through me. Oh, she pisses me off.
So no...
I actually fall out of love with you a little bit every time you do that.
Do what?
Just stuff like that to irritate me. Oh, that pisses me off.
Do you know what
it
pisses
does.
me off?
Go
You
on.
eating a protein bar. Oh my god. The way you... That's what it sounds like. All I hear is...
They're chewy. What did you want me to do?
And when I give you like a dirty look as if to say like, "Well, stop that right now.
Right.
You go, oh, that's really mean. I would never do that. And yet when it's something crunchy, I can handle crunchy. I can handle... I can't handle...
Number one, I don't growl. Number two, their protein bars are dry as hell. There's nothing you can do about that.
Gives me the ick.
Number three, they're chewy. So, number four, I've got a wisdom tooth I need
Yeah, that's
taken
not
out.
an excuse because
No,
you've
but
always
it's
eaten
true.
like that.
I don't go. I eat with my mouth closed and like someone. Yeah, that's right. I went there. Sometimes. You don't actually do that.
Oh, do I not?
No, because if you did, we would not be together. Because that's it's something I cannot handle. Misophonia. Who else has got it? And I'm not trying to be a pick me. I don't want it.
Connor is a pick me.
I
He's a
would
massive
rather
pick me.
have. Oh my gosh, it is the worst. We have literally had to leave the cinema before and I said, babe, I'll just pay for 2 more tickets and we'll go later tonight when there's no one there, because there was so many people next to us chewing and scrunching and crunching, and I was gonna do something, a crime. It's contagious because you never had that issue before, and now you've been living with me. It starts to bother you.
Oh my god, when we're out in town in public.
Yeah. People make noises.
Like, for example, we got on a lift the other day. 2 people got in, chewing gum.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
That smacking
And it was a
in-
slow lift. We were in there for like 2.5 minutes, and it was just... I'm not even going to do it because it would... But you can imagine. And it was 2 people, and they were both doing it. And where's the self-awareness?
It felt like a personal attack.
It did. I was
Stop
considering the window.
There's no window in the lift.
True.
We're not that bougie to have windows in our lifts.
I don't think any lifts have windows in. I don't think that's possible.
There is a lift somewhere in the world, and I've seen it on TikTok. It's kind of like our apartment. It's a glass box,
Yeah.
and it goes up, and it's got a window you can look out, and you can see out.
Yeah, but it's not a window that... Is it a window if it doesn't open?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, because we've got windows that don't open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
point.
That's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
But in a lift, it doesn't feel like a window. It just feels like a glass pane.
Yeah, well,
But I suppose it is a
it's
window.
a window. You can see in out.
What's the definition of a window?
Alexa. Oh, she's not plugged
She's
in.
not plugged in. When does a glass pane become a window? That's a great question.
Hey Siri,
Where's
When
Siri?
does a glass pane become a window?
Nah, she ain't listening to you. Let's do a quiz. Quiz me. You said you were going to do a game. Who wants to be a millionaire? But, I mean, everybody.
Right, here we go. So, for £100,
Wait, is this like for 100 real pounds or for 100 fake pounds?
for 100 fake pounds, we're not going to do real.
Aboo.
A boo. Which of these is a ghostly ship which sails round the Cape of Good Hope?
Okay.
Sighing Welshman,
Oh, I don't know
the
where this is
lying
going.
Frenchman, the dying Scotsman, or the flying Dutchman?
Flying Dutchman.
Let's
That's
tap
from-
it. Let's lock it in.
Isn't that from SpongeBob SquarePants?
I was going to say Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. The Flying Dutchman's SpongeBob SquarePants.
Right, you got that right. So, you've got a minute and you're already counting down. 54 seconds. Stop it. Which of these is the title of a famous magazine founded in 1841? Hit, punch, thump, wallop.
Hit?
Let's lock it in.
I don't know. That's the second question. That should be easy.
Ooh, it was punch.
Wait, does that mean I've lost? Wait, no. Phone a friend.
It's
50-50.
it's reset. It's been kind to
Ask
you.
the audience.
No. What name is given to spectacles for both near and distant vision? Bilaterals, bifocals.
That one.
Bilinguals, biennials.
Bilinguals.
Bilinguals.
What did you say the last one?
Biennials. Biennials.
Biennials.
Biennials. You got that right. It was bifocals. What is an anchovy?
Do you know what? Great question, because I asked this the other week because I'd been... What's the word?
I thought it was a fish.
I'd been conflating anchovy and artichoke.
Yeah, same. I thought it was-
Anchovy is a fish.
It's not.
It is. An artichoke's not a fish. I thought they were the same thing.
No, I
for
thought the
years.
artichoke was the fish and the anchovy was the vegetable.
No. An artichoke is a kind of vegetable. Fuck knows what that is, to be honest. It looks like some kind of pineapple-y vegetable from the ocean, maybe. I don't even know.
You got it right. I tapped fish.
An anchovy is a fish. But I
Okay.
thought they were the same thing for like
Who-
15 years.
Who was nicknamed the Iron Duke? Wellington, Napoleon, Nelson, Churchill. Okay, shall we do consensus? So I've tapped on the 3 people.
Ask the audience.
Yeah.
That's the audience. What do you mean consensus? Have you ever watched the show?
Okay, hall assistants. 69 said A.
I was going to say Wellington. A.
16% said B.
Yeah, Wellington, A. Lock it in.
Locked in. It was A.
Cheers to that.
All right.
Happy days.
What do the initials
What
TA?
money am I on, by the way?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Didn't say.
You're the worst
What
Who
do the
Wants to Be a
initials?
Millionaire host ever.
What do the initials TA stand for?
Teaching assistant.
Training Academy, Tank Association, Terrestrial Army, Troops Amalgamated.
I think I had a stroke listening to you say
I'm
that.
going to put Training Academy.
No.
It's the only one that works.
I genuinely...
Oh, it was Territorial Army.
You didn't let me try. You just... I don't even know what you said.
Which of these is a famous fashion designer? Calvin Klein, Calvin Klein, Kevin Callan,
Are we back to the £100 question?
yeah, or Calvin Klein?
Calvin Klein, obviously... Like, I think I'm wearing them.
Tappy
Oh,
tap.
no, naughty.
£200.
Okay.
With which sport is the name Tiger Woods associated?
Golf. Next. Don't... Stop. Why are you answering them?
No, sorry. Can I not do that? Jeremy Clarkson does that and he wants to be a millionaire, doesn't he?
Apparently, Chris Tarrant, who's the original
Hey,
host...
it's reset me again.
Hey, let me talk.
That's rude.
Hey, you're rude. Do you want to listen to my fun fact? I've got a fun fact.
Go on.
Chris Tarrant,
Who?
the original host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire,
Oh, yes.
the British one,
Yeah.
apparently, I don't think by blood, but my mum once said we're related to him. Somehow. You would think by blood, right? I feel like we look quite similar.
I would take what your mother says.
No, genuinely. I think it's
Pinch of
something
salt.
like her cousins.
Love you.
aunties, uncles, mums, dads,
pinch
best
of salt.
friends once saw him somewhere. But
massive.
apparently we're related to him.
I could be related to many people.
You're half German. I feel like we should tread that line very carefully.
It's just rude.
It's true.
All right, you're British.
You're British as well, half.
I'm half.
You said British, more British than any British person we know.
Which of these is the title of a Shakespeare play? Romeo and Juliet.
You're literally the worst game show host ever.
That was the first. That was A. Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, that one. Next.
I feel attacked. You're just rude.
You're just bad.
You're rude. Rude.
Pink, get down. Get down.
You do need to be doing all that.
You didn't need to be doing all that, Pink. Get down.
Where does a patient normally go to consult a GP?
Why are you talking like that?
A studio, a surgery, a laboratory, or a workshop?
A surgery. What
Go
number
on.
am I on?
You're on £200
What? I've answered like 6 questions.
for £1,000.
1,000.
Which of these chemical elements is not a metal?
Ooh, ask me.
Copper,
That's a metal.
tin,
That's also metal.
helium,
That's not a metal.
iron.
That is a metal. Helium. Option C.
Here we go. £2,000.
£2,000. Hit me up.
Which of these words means to catch fish or game illegally? Grill, fry, poach, or saute?
Poach.
That is correct.
Yeah, it is. I don't think sauteing an animal in the wild is the same kind of crime.
For £4,000.
£4,000.
Which book contains all the regulations for the road user in Britain? Rules of the Road, Highway Code, Traffic Rules Book, Green Cross Code.
B. Highway code.
He's very confident.
I am very we had to do it. Read it. Whatever.
You're correct.
Many years ago. How much now? Is it 10?
It's £8,000.
Does it just it doubles each time, doesn't it, till you get to 250?
Which of these is a county in the Republic of Ireland? Wiley, Peel, Mayo, or Tong?
Which is a county in Ireland.
Uh-huh.
I know this because I can't remember. Is his name Garrett? Or I think his name's Garrett. I follow him on TikTok and he's fucking hilarious. Funniest person I follow on TikTok.
Yeah, you've got 30 seconds, mate.
Mayo. I'm pretty sure his name's Garrett. Oh, I feel bad for not knowing his name exactly. Garrett something, but he talks about being from Mayo and he's so funny.
It's
Mayo.
reset me to £100. I guess we'll never know if you can get 10 grand.
What do you mean it's reset you to £100?
It's reset me to £100.
Was I wrong?
You were right, it said green, but I'm back to 100.
This is the worst game ever. I was doing so well.
Yeah, well. You know what? We're just going to go through and ask you the $1 million question. Right, here we go.
What?
Which bank was broken by the man in a Victorian music hall song? Cannes, Lions, Monte Carlo, or Nice?
Say again.
Which bank was broken by a man in a Victorian music hall song?
And what's the options?
Cannes, Lions, Monte Carlo, Nice.
Monte Carlo sounds like a better song.
You're correct.
Yes!
And it's an actual bank.
Yeah, they're all banks, I assume, but
According to the title of the film, Brad Pitt's character spent 7 years in Tibet.
you've not said how much. The premise of the game is there's an amount of money and then there's a question. And those are the only 2 bits of information I need. And you rarely give me both. Am I boring you?
Yeah, you are.
Jesus.
Which county cricket side is based at Chesterley Street?
What happened to the Brad Pitt question?
Warwickshire, Northants, Durham, Leicestershire.
What was the question? Where's Brad Pitt gone?
Which county cricket side is based at Chesterley Street? It's a $1 million question, mate.
You've gone straight to $1 million.
I can only, when I Google it, only $1 million comes up.
Right, say again. This is important.
Which county cricket side is based at Chesterley Street? Warwickshire, Northants, Durham, or Leicestershire? Cricket. Deep that for a second.
Durham, final answer.
You've just won £1 million.
Yes! Did I? Whoa! Did I actually? What a guess. See, I didn't go to Harvard for nothing. I went to Harvard to win £1 million on a game show.
All right, so in 2000, this was the final question. Which monarch was known as the wisest fool of Christendom?
Wait, what's going on now? I just won £1 million.
Yeah.
That's it, no?
This was the 18th of January 2000. We're now on the 2nd of November 2000.
Oh, you're doing another $1 million question?
Yeah.
Well, I've just won. I don't want another million.
Yeah, well,
I'll take that one.
So you don't want 2 million?
I mean, do I lose the first one?
No, you keep that and you go to the next one.
Okay.
Which monarch was known as the wisest fool in Christendom? James I, Edward I, Charles I, Henry I.
Do you mean the first? Every time you said I, do you mean the first?
Is that what that means?
What do you mean? What is that? What it means?
It's a capital I next to it.
Yeah. You know how Roman numerals work, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So who? James, Edward, Charles,
What
or
did
Henry?
you think? No. Let's rewind. What did you? I want to get inside your brain. What did you think it meant when you read Charles I, Edward I, Henry I? What did your brain think that I meant?
Charles I am.
Charles I am. Like Will I am.
Henry I am. Yeah.
Henry I am. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good to know. What was the question?
Which monarch was known as the wisest fool in Christendom? James, Edward, Charles, or Henry?
Who seems like a wise fool? James Charles. James Charles. Answer done. Check. No. He ain't wise. He's just a fool. Edward or Henry? Edward is a... Well, no, I take it back. James.
You just won £2 million.
For James?
Yes.
Yes! See that? I knew it. Odds of that, quick maths, 1 in 4 by 1 in 4 is 1 in 16 that I'd guess both of those right. I've just done a 1 in 16 because I had no stinking idea for either of them, and I'm now £2 million richer in Fairyland.
Right, so...
Are we doing another one?
3 million.
Oh, God.
This is a good one. This is science.
Okay.
You did astronomy, did you not?
I have studied astronomy in the past.
Oberon.
Spell it.
Oberon.
Okay.
Oberon
Yeah.
is a satellite of which planet? Mercury, Uranus, Neptune, Mars.
I'm sure Uranus and Neptune both. I'm sure Uranus has a fuck ton. Your anus.
You are £3 million.
Yes! Actually. Oh my God. That is crazy.
Right, you know what?
From random chance. Wait, let's just do the maths real quick. 1 in 4 and 1 in 4 and 1 in 4. That's what? 1 in 64 that I would have got 3 million. I'm on a roll.
You know what, guys? I get to inform you that our camera's about to die.
Is it going to die again?
Yeah. So I think we're going to have to put an end to this
But I've just won £3 million.
You know what? Why don't they stew on that?
Stew on that.
And we'll circle back in another video.
That was given corporate Zoom lockdown.
Oh, sorry. I've never worked a corporate job, so...
We'll circle back.
Well...
Piggybacking off what they just said.
Because...
And in the next episode, I'm going to give you an update on my slip disc because I was going to have surgery and the surgery should have been yesterday. Do I look like I've had surgery? No. All will be revealed in the next episode.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Subscribe, comment, like, share.
Yeah, comment your favourite part of this video. And
talk to us. We'll reply. It's just us two. There's no one else here. So if you comment, we'll reply. Go ahead. Share with your friends. Let's do fun stuff. This could be so much fun. And our setup, we don't have a fancy podcast studio. We're just in our living room. So we can do this as many times as we want. We could do it every night. Probably won't because that'll take a lot of editing. But you get the drift. Anyway. Close us out, babe. Aboo. Aboo.